Hello and welcome back to The Broken Doll, and tonight I come to you with a thrift store haul and some more work on these dolls here I'm going to be doing tonight. Maybe not all on camera, but some of it. Anyways, my daughter came up to me and she says, let's go to our real far off thrift store, which we rarely get to go to, and it's our, like in the US it's like your Savers, and for us it's our Value Village, and I guess you have Value Village there too. So I picked up some more of these hangers. Green is for St. Patrick's Day, so, and maybe some other holidays. I don't get too often this kind of purpley blue, so I like that for some of my purpley blue, my purple clothes. And the pink, of course, the red for Christmas, and my pink is for the girls, some girl stuff. So I really lack on the green. When I saw the green, I thought, I'm getting those. The rest I could have cared less if I had them or not, but anyways. So you fill up a bag for $3 something. $3.99 maybe it is, or so, I don't know, I can't remember, but anyways, there is this hat in there for Canada Day. It hasn't been cut yet, so I'm going to take it that it's brand new. So Canada Day's coming up on what is it, July the 1st or something like that? I don't know, July 1st I think it is, yeah. And yeah, so I'll dress up the dolls, and I've got a lot of Canada Day stuff anyhow. I found these hoops at our, as we're coming back, we also stopped at our Goodwill because we have to go right by it. We don't have to, but we have to. We do. So I picked up these two hoops here for embroidery because I want to get into that coming up. $1.79 for the two hoops. Don't know if that's a good price or not, but I got them. I got this hat for one of my dolls, 12 to 24 months. I also picked up this diaper, and it's by Curity. It's a Curity diaper. So I went, ooh, I want that. Make a diaper up for one of my dolls. I didn't know they came with little animals on it, but that's great, you know, so wonderful. So yeah, and I also shoved into the bag these wonderful little sandals. They've got somebody playing polo. Maybe they're made by Polo. Who knows? I don't know. But all I know is they're a good size, 6 to 9 months. I'll put them on somebody this summer. So, yes, very nice. I also got this. I thought this was cute. I just shoved it in there with it's a little pair of undies, you know, training pants, but it's got petite sweets on it and a little bumblebee on it, but I thought that would be nice. I just shoved some stuff because I want to make sure the bag was full. You got to, you know, if you're going to do this. And I also got this wonderful by Old Navy. It was sitting in the bin, and this beautiful Old Navy romper, and I was like 18 to 24 months, so somebody's going to get a romper. This I'm going to tie this up. I'm going to iron it up and wash it, iron it up, and we'll get it on somebody for this summer. And then I'm keeping my favorite thing to the end here. And I did pick up a couple more pairs of socks, which I don't really need, but in this color zone I have a lot, but not with the gold on it. Seems like there was a gold theme going on here with these socks. So yeah, I don't know if you got to see that in the picture there. So I'll go through these here. And there's the little undies there, and the little sandals, and the Curity diaper. So there you go, so you get to see that. I'm just watching where my camera's pointed. I got it up near me here. I don't know if you can see it, but I got these little these socks, pink with gold on them. To me, they look like they would have come from Winners. They have that Winners type look to them. And another one here, right here. And looks like I don't think they would have been a set because this is kind of on the bigger side, but yeah, so I got those as well. And I got this hat as well. I shoved it in there. So there we go. So that's what I got. Now, my favorite thing that I got is right down here in the bag, and look what I got. A little nice pair of saddle shoes. And they're size 3. Aren't those gorgeous? I told my daughter, I said, I had a pair when I was little, and I made sure she had a pair when she was a baby. I had them as a little girl. She had them as a baby. I couldn't find them after that. And actually, I only found them in the States. I didn't find them in my country at all. It's those days when we went cross-border shopping, and we went across, and I saw them at Burlington's Coat Factory, and I picked up a couple pairs actually. So, and they were next to nothing back then. So yeah, that was wonderful. So I got those as well. And that is my haul. That's what I got there. So anyways, I was happy with that. Now we're going to put this stuff away. And I didn't pay much on everything here. I kept it right down to a dull roar. I think I spent something like $10 today. That's all I spent, 10 bucks. you know, just wasn't finding anything. My daughter found stuff, but it wasn't my day to find anything. So anyways, I want to get back to these dolls here. Now, one of the things I want to talk about is, let's get going here, is the difference between these legs, how easy it is to take the paint off when it's acrylic compared to when it's oil paint. This is oil paint, and it's hard to get off because, like I tell you, oil paint attaches to wood where acrylic doesn't. So we're going to take a look at that. So here's oil. This is oh, I already did the other leg. Darn it. Here's a leg right here. No, I got another leg. There's always another one somewhere. So let's just take a look and see the difference between the two. I want to see what you're seeing here. So I'm going to get up. My legs are tired because, boy, did we ever bite today. Oh, that was good, though. Good stuff. Okay, I'm just going to, I think we're okay. Oh, no wonder you couldn't even see. Oh, probably you could. Oh, yeah, you could see those things I got. Okay, so we're going to go right about here. Now we'll go there. Okay, how's that for you? Right there. Okay. So anyways, I was in my shop earlier today, and I was taking off the paint off this doll, these legs, and I was like, I know this here right away. I was going, oh my goodness, I just love when they're painted with if they're going to be painted with acrylic, because acrylic comes off so easy. It just falls off the doll, and it doesn't take much to get it off of her, and the next thing you know, you got the doll stripped. So her toes are kind of mucked up here a bit. Oh no, well, I can see them in here. But you get nice big pieces when it's acrylic. I don't know if I should be, whoa, where are we at? Where are we going? There we go. Okay. Yeah, good thing I looked up. Now look at that. You know, you just get some nice big pieces. And it's just beautiful when you see the pieces of paint coming off these dolls here when they're painted with the wrong paint. Look at that. It just comes off. It just slides right, my knife just slides right underneath it, and it comes off. Because why? Acrylic is plastic, and it doesn't like to adhere to wood. And this is messages to people who are just starting off. And it's just beautiful. Now near the seam, you're always going to have the paint come off really easy, but even in the middle, I'm not having any problems. Look at that. Just it doesn't attach. You know, it just doesn't. Now you'll get it all over the place on you too. Be ready for that. It goes down your shirt. It can even go in your mouth. Trying to get where you can see. I'm left-handed. Maybe I should have you this other direction so you can see what I'm doing here. Maybe this is the way you should be, more so, because that way you can see what I'm doing. Okay, let's try that, because I'm a lefty, so you should be on my right, my righty. There we go. And it just comes off like just so beautifully. Look at this, it just comes off. Yeah, it just doesn't like the wood at all. There's no marriage between them, no love affair. They tolerate each other, but it just lays on top, and that's all it does. Now that you've seen this and how easy it is just to get this off, it just comes off like a dream. Ooh. I forgot my gloves. My gloves I used to wear. They're in the shop right now. But anyways, yeah, look at that. Just look at that. Okay, so now that we've done this, you'll see why I want to compare. Okay, whoa, going down my top. There we go. Okay, so now this is oil paint now. Let's just try to get this off. Oil paint can come off, but you really got to work on it. I am working on it like you wouldn't believe. It doesn't come off as nice. You got to put more work behind it. Yeah, see, it just hangs on right onto the wood. I hate stripping an oil painted doll because it loves the wood. It's got a marriage going on here. They said I do, and it's sealed. I do, and I'm yours, and you are mine. It will come off. I'm not saying it won't come off. It just doesn't come off with as much grace as this here. You just don't move as fast. You got to stay in the moment with it and just keep going at it until you can get it off. Like, it will come off, but like I say, it's little tiny pieces. You see my pieces have changed because you're not going to get big pieces off of this right now. You're going to take all these little slivers off. Oh, there's a nice big piece. When you get one, you're like, yay, some big pieces. Then it goes back down to little pieces again. It's just all little pieces again. So when you get that nice big piece, rejoice in it. So you see how much more, like it takes longer to do one of these legs. That's why I like using the Dremel on it, because it's just so much faster. So I plug in my Dremel and away I go. So I get my Dremel out, and my Dremel works so much faster on oil paint than it does on acrylic, you know. So there we go. Now this did have acrylic on top, but when you strip it down, there's oil underneath. So all I do is just take my trusty little, so much faster. Well, there you go. Another leg done. There we go. Okay, so there you see how quick that is just with my Dremel. And then I come in here and I take this off here. There, that's gone, that's off. We can just... There. And that's just how the difference is between two legs that are, well, sorry, this one, how they're painted. And I just wanted to show the difference between the paint and how it lies on there. How they react to wood. And when you have oil paint on top of wood, like I say, it will stick better than the acrylic. The acrylic, you can tell it's just laying on top. Look how it just lays. There's no, it's not attached to the wood at all. You can take it with your finger and even break it off. That's just how easy this is to work with. And it just comes off like a dream. And see, just pieces just come off right in your hand when it gets this old, especially because it is dried out. And yeah, it's easy to work with to get it off, especially when it comes to restoring. So I thought you'd like to see that there, and just how the difference of paint and how, like I'm always talking about it, but showing it is another thing, so you can see the difference between the two. And you'll struggle to take it off of oil paint off of wood, because of, like I say, how it sticks to it. But I love when it's painted with acrylic because it's so much easier just to flick the paint off, and not a big deal at all. So I thought I'd share that with you, and I hope you like my little haul there. And yard sales should be starting up already around here, so I haven't seen any in my area yet, but then I haven't been looking either. But a lot of stuff coming along. But anyways, thank you for joining me. Oh, my blue jays want peanuts. Yeah, that's what they want, and I'm out of peanuts. There you go. But anyways, yeah, feed the birds. But anyways, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. I'll be coming back with more, and thank you for joining me. Okay, bye-bye. Oh, and subscribe if you're just galloping by and you say, hey, I like that lady there, I like what she's doing. Subscribe. And for all those who have subscribed to me, thank you very much. And leave me a comment with what you've seen here tonight. Bye-bye.